Everyone, the topic I am going to discuss today is essential trace elements. Now, first of all, what are essential elements? Those elements which are required for maintenance of life of plants and animals and whose deficiency intake produces an impairment of function in the body. Now, what are trace elements? Trace elements are those which are needed in very low concentration. There are 19 essential elements which include three prominent active metals that are iron, copper and zinc. All remaining essential elements are considered to be ultra trace because they involve less than 10 mg in adult human. Now, trace elements are essential because they serve as required prosthetic groups in active sites and as coenzymes for indispensable metalloenzymes or metal ion activated enzymes. First of all, let's discuss about iron. Among trace elements, iron is the most greatest abundant in biological system in the form of porphyrin complex or as hemes such as hemoglobin or myoglobin. Most of the remaining iron is stored as ferritin. Now, what is ferritin? Ferritin is a major iron storage protein in mammals but is also found in plant chloroplasts and fungi. It is mainly distributed in spleen, liver and bone marrow. Now, ferritin consists of a shell of protein called apoferritin, subunit surrounding by a micelle of ferric hydroxide phosphate having a composition of FeOOH8 FeOPO3H2. Now, iron content of ferritin varies from 0 to 23%. Apoprotein may be prepared from ferritin by reduction of ferric ions to ferrous ions at a pH of 4.5, followed by removal of Fe+2 ions by dialysis. The apoferritin protein can store iron and then transport to appropriate site to aid the biosynthesis of particular metal of iron plus 3 from food stuff to hemoglobin and to ferritin involves the following processes. The Fe+3 of dietary material is reduced to Fe+2 in the gastrointestinal tract. After absorption into the cells of intestinal mucosa, Fe+2 is incorporated into ferritin as Fe+3 ion. The Fe+2 in mucosa is also converted to Fe+3 in plasma. Plasma Fe+3 is in equilibrium with iron in liver, spleen and bone marrow. Now the another element is copper. It is essential in all organisms and is a constituent of redox enzymes and hemocyanin. Copper in hemocyanin protein is oxygen carrier and supplies oxygen to certain aquatic creatures and redox enzymes. Copper containing enzymes play an important role in pigmentation of skin, functioning of brain and iron metabolism. In hemoglobin formation. The deficiency of copper in human system develops an anemia characterized by marked decrease in total iron and heme content in blood and tissues, and also by increased amount of free porphyrin in erythrocytes. Now, the excess of copper in human body is called Wilson's disease. It upsets metabolism of human body and absorbs excessive copper from intestinal tract and deposit in excess in liver, kidney or brain. Now, patients suffering from This disease are treated with controlled doses of ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid, which is known as EDTA, which forms a water-soluble complex with copper plus 2 ions which get excreted through urine. Thank you.